right into my makeup. I have all the products that I mentioned in my VIB sale haul. I'll link that video below if you guys want to check it out. I've been testing everything for about a week, and whatever I don't mention in this video, you'll see in other videos throughout the month. And I'm going to start off with the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Moisturizer. I'm just going to use this as a primer. I'm already wearing moisturizer with SPF. And then I figured I will just use a little bit of this as primer. I tried this out the other day. And it's definitely just like a hydrating gel moisturizer. I tend to like gel primers. Anyways, I'm almost done with my normal daytime moisturizer. And I'm just going to switch it out for this one in the next couple days. And I also picked up a brand new brow wax from Patrick Ta. My old one lasted me a good year, but I ended up getting a replacement. I really want the Anastasia one so badly, and it's never available online at Sephora, and it's never available in stores at Sephora. So I might just need to go to a department store and pick it up and see if it's available. I also want to try out the new one for ColourPop. Maybe I'll do a comparison to the Patrick Ta one because I know that one's going to be a lot more affordable. And then for foundation, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. I've been using this. I've tried it out for about 5 days. Very consistent every time that I've tried it. It's basically like a medium finish. I also got the Fenty, looking at it, the Eavesdrop foundation. I'm going to put up a little mini video. I already filmed it. I just need to do the voiceover, so that might actually be up already or be up like later today or within the next day. But today we're doing the Extra Shot foundation, as I have my espresso here as well. So this is, I have this in the shade 250. Medium to full coverage. Pretty matte. It doesn't transfer. I've been liking this a lot. Still, my favorite foundation at the moment is the Hydromaniac from Urban Decay. Like, I'm going to be out of this by sometime in May for sure. But this one is a bit more matte, and I've been really, really liking it. Yeah, it's a good medium finish and matte. Very light. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. Good coverage, but it feels lightweight. And then I've been using the Rare Beauty Concealer a ton lately. I was using the Fenty one. This one before, but this bottle's empty. I just keep it in my drawer thinking like it still has product, but it definitely doesn't. So I probably need to do an everyday makeup drawer for May and June, because I am getting a little bit tired of my current products that I've been using every day. And I always just set my under eye concealer with the Too Faced powder. I'm just kind of going through this a little bit quickly because it's the same thing I do every single video. Just a little bit of this powder under my eyes. Let me make sure this does not crease up. But then I have a bunch of cream products to share that are new because I've been doing my face makeup a little bit differently lately and just focusing more on trying new face products and less eyeshadows and stuff. So I've been trying out the new bronzer duos from Patrick Ta. Well, just this one. There's 3. This is the medium one. This is Cheese Sculpted. I really like how it has this little cover. It reminds me of like the products from Natasha Denona. I know I had like one of their palettes that has a cream bronzer that's covered like this. That way it doesn't get dirty. And I'm gonna do the cream, set my face, do the powder. I'm using my e.l.f. stipple brush, and I swear to you guys, I did wash this. I washed this for filming. I've used it once since, and it is completely stained, and I just don't want people to think I always have dirty brushes, but this is a fairly clean brush. I've only used it once. And this is a really awesome formula. It's a very creamy, very light formula. Some cream contours are super thick that you really need to blend, but this is very light. It kind of reminds me of the texture of the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour. That is also very light, creamy, almost like if you were to take a cream product and put a couple drops of oil, and that way it blends out really smoothly. Like you can see, it just kind of glides on my face. So I've really been liking this so far since I've been doing cream contour. I've definitely been doing a lot more cream products than powder contour lately. And then before I set the rest of my face, I'm using the NARS liquid blush. This is interesting. I love the Peach Chasm from Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favorite liquid blush. I definitely want to restock on it. It's not available at Sephora right now either. It's sold out. So I'll get that at Nordstrom or something too. This, I have been using this for the last week. Every time I use it, I put on too much. So let's see if I can do like the tiniest bit. Like even that is too much. Let's see, just like a dot. It's a good product. It's just you have to be a little bit careful with the application because it can get a little too much really quickly. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Lancome Absolute Powder. And I like to use this especially when a foundation dries a little bit matte. Like this doesn't have any luminosity to its finish. That's why I love the Hydromaniac from Urban Decay because it gives you a little bit of a glow. It looks a little healthy. Not that this one looks like harsh, but this just adds a little bit more light and dimension when I apply it, a little bit more of like a summery glow. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the powder bronzer for the rest of my face. And this is a little bit of a satin finish. Like it's not totally matte, which I prefer. I like a bronzer that has a little bit more of a dimension to it. I've also been trying out the Tower 28 Bronzino. Really liking this. This is a cream bronzer with a shimmer to it. This one is a little bit more like, less like of a sculpted contour look and more of like a bronze glowy look. So I have been rotating between both of these. I'm using this for more of like a more formal contour, but this is so great for every day. I'm really liking that. It's also another one that has like a really lightweight, really easy to blend out formula. Because one that is a little bit, honestly, a little bit tricky to me is the Fenty Cream Bronzer. I have the one in Amber. This one is super cool tone. Like, if you don't blend this out, it looks gray. This is a very, like, sculpting shade, and then I have to add a ton of bronzer to kind of warm it back up. That one is less forgiving, but these you can blend out. The Patrick Ta one and the Tower 28 one. Blend them out a bit easier. And then I'm moving into eyeshadow. I have been wearing the Urban Decay Wild West palette for the last week. This is such a cute palette. I've been wearing just the neutrals, especially these two shades on my lid. I want to do the blue shade today and do it with some of the warm tones, so I could do like a kind of colorful summery look. I'm going to take this, both of these warm transition shades over here, and mix those together. I love a warm crease and then a blue or a purple on my lid. It's like one of my favorite looks, especially for spring and summer. And I'm just gonna take the transition shade and kind of extend it out a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of this deeper brown shade Whiskey and just put that a little bit on my outer corner. I'm hoping it looks okay with the blue. I just kind of want to deepen that edge up a bit. And definitely let me know if there's a newer eyeshadow palette that is on your radar lately or that you're liking, because I have checked out when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. I really just want to hit pan on some of the ones I have. But at the same time, I get bored of using the ones that I'm trying to hit pan on. I never get bored with foundation or highlighter. Like, I love using the same one every day. But I get bored with eyeshadow. I need to get over that. I was thinking about getting the new little quads from ColourPop. I think they're a little too small. Like, I love my 9-pan palettes and I love my Love Struck palettes, like the 5-pan palettes, but the quads I feel like are just getting a little bit too small for me. That way you can only do like one eye look with the palette, and with that I'll be even more bored. So I think I just want to get like one more full-size palette. We'll see if something's coming out soon for spring and summer, and then just use up everything in my collection. All right, so moment of truth with this blue shade, because this is the one shimmer shadow I have not used yet, and I want to apply this all over my lid. That's pretty. This combination, I don't know if it's just because I'm spending so much time following a lot of people who do like nostalgia TikToks. But y'all remember the combination of brown and this like turquoise blue from like the early 2000s? Or like everybody's dresses for dances would be that combination in your bedroom and everything. It's giving me that vibe a little bit. Maybe that's why I love blue with like a warm brown crease. That is definitely a very pretty color. It's not subtle at all, and I didn't want it to be, but just good to know. Because sometimes you want just like a little pop of color, and sometimes you really want a blue eyeshadow. I did also wet my brush. I'm almost done with this. I use the Dewy Mist. I use this for my eyeshadows, and I also use it for to activate my brow wax. I like that setting spray a lot. I don't know why I'm using that one when I could use like a cheaper one, but that's just what I've been doing for a while now. I'm gonna apply this copper shimmer shade with my finger and just do like the outer corner to add a little bit of dimension. Transition out of the blue. So I just added a tiny bit of brown eyeliner. This is from Arceli. It's their Ojos Perfectos eyeliner. It's one of my favorites. I got it in like a BoxyCharm a long time ago. And then I'm going to do a combination of different shadows for the lower lash line. I'll take this one, Nudie, to start off, just to blend out the eyeliner. I might do blue. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. I feel like the blue isn't going to match. I'm going to try adding a little bit of this blue to the outer corner of my lower lash line. And hopefully it doesn't ruin the whole look. Okay, I feel like that's gonna look fine. And I'm gonna go back into the copper shade and kind of put that in the inner half of my lower lash line. All right, so I just put on mascara to see what everything looks like so far. And I think I just wanna add something to my inner corner. So I'm gonna go in with this gold shade, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I think I'm gonna carry it up a little bit, just to give the eye look a little bit more dimension. I'm also gonna add that just a little bit to my lower lash line. So I'm gonna pop on some lashes. These are the Pompadour lashes from Kiss. I have been loving these so much. They're like $10 a pack. And before I would get the House of Lashes or, what are they called? I cannot remember the name of it right now, but the lashes that I would just order online, and they would be like $8 a pair, but these are like $10 for a whole pack. They last me like a month. I wear them like 4 or 5 times. All right, so my eyes are done. I'm gonna go in with the lip combination that I've been doing like every day this month. It's the Cheese Humble lip liner from Patrick Ta, and then I use the Cheese Independent lip, what is it called? Silky lip cream. And then sometimes I'll use Cheese Unapologetic. This one's super light, so I might mix them together and then top it off with a gloss. I need to try out some new lip products, but I've just been avoiding buying lip products while we're wearing masks because I just want to use up what I have, and then I will eventually get like a whole new set of products to try out. But I just like staple nude colors for now. And I always fill in my whole lip with the lip liner. I feel like the color just stays on a bit better when I do that. So I'm only using Cheese Independent, and then I'm just gonna top it off with a gloss. I'm gonna use the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This one is in Fussy. It's a little bit more of like a kind of a cool pink tone. And then lastly for highlight, I'm using Jouer Topaz. This is one that I am trying to, oh my gosh, it's so broken. Trying to finish up because obviously it's shattered. So I'm just using this one and Persona Zuma for the last couple months until I'm completely done with them. I'm also adding a little to my brow bone. I love the combination of like a highlighted brow bone and a colorful lid color. I feel like that just opens up the look a little bit. And lastly, I'm just setting everything with the Patrick Ta Dewy Milky Mist, which I am running out of. I will need to get some more probably this summer. Alright, so that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and hearing some of my thoughts about the products that I got during the VIB sale. I'll link all of the products down below. I'm really happy with this look because I have just been wearing champagne and gold eyeshadow since like February, and I'm so excited to do some more colorful looks for spring and summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.